That was GH. They're going ahead with the Owens surgery.
But what about the strike?
Well, that's why they want to stay on schedule. In case the nurses walk out. I'll call you later.
I'm going with you.
Why don't we just meet after work?
So people don't gawk at the infamous Julie Devlin Ramsey?
You ready for that?
Well, I even came up with a little chant. I'm here, I'm cleared. Get used to it. So you assist in the surgery, and I will operate on Alan.
He might not be in the best of moods.
I want my job back. And I'm gonna get it. Are you coming? Mm. Whoa, something I said, maybe.
I'm so sorry. I'm just in there playing tough guy with the union rep.
Oh, that's hard, huh?
I can't condone a strike. It's going to hurt too many people, and yet they have real grievances.
Well, it looks like it's got you just a little off-kilter.
Those bean counters are towing such a hard line. Brock, listen to me. You have to give me something to work with. Oh, thank you very much.
Bad, huh?
If we don't do something by 5 o'clock, we're dead in the water.
Somehow the food was better in ICU.
You were on an IV.
Maybe that was it. What?
I don't know. Just watching you eat is so exciting.
Man, are you a cheap date?
Hey. Oh, look at you. You're eating. You're eating.
Don't tell me you came by to witness feeding time at the hospital, too.
No, I'm trying to get Lee to sign a deposition, but he's in this all-day meeting trying to sidestep the strike.
Oof. I can't imagine this place without nurses.
No, neither can I. In fact, can't imagine the nurses without this place. You know, they go hand in hand. They definitely have some sort of spiritual connection.
Yeah, well, tell that to Stefan Cassadine.
Well, I will if I have to. I mean, from Mary and Audrey and all the other nurses here, they've done a lot for us and our family. You know what? If I have to take on the whole darn medical system thingy, I'll do it.
Well, it's a good thing you took that jiu-jitsu class.
Yeah, bring them on. Huh.
Hey,
Matt?
Party.
Hey.
I'm in luck. And I brought a costume. Look familiar?
Matter of fact, it does.
Well, you know, this isn't quite Cooper's color or style.
I'm not even sure it's Julie's.
Well, it was enough to fool us.
He had a former cellmate waiting on the outside with a wig, a knife, and Julie's coat.
How in the Sam Hill did he get out, Mac?
With a little help from Arnie.
A friend.
Schwarzenegger. He had a poster of him hiding a hole he dug in the wall, just big enough to crawl through.
So he could come and go.
Julie implied that, but that's unbelievable.
Well, listen, did you, get his confession, you know, written?
On tape and with dozens of witnesses.
Yeah, well, he'd better not try and worm his way out of it this time.
Are you kidding? He's already bragging about what he did.
Doesn't know who he's messing with, does he?
Going after my best friend was a mistake. His last.
It's not going well, I take it.
It's a roller coaster.
Yeah, they're schizophrenic, if you ask me.
They're not the enemy, Mark.
No? If they walk out these caring, compassionate people, who will be there every hour of every day because they do care? The doctors, that's who.
Well, we could be stretched pretty thin. Maybe we should start canceling some elective surgeries.
That's a good call.
Well, no, not yet, no. Things have got to seem normal on the surface. Otherwise, they're not going to think we're bargaining in good faith.
I still want to see an OR schedule. Get Dr. Newman to call the midwife associates. Last thing I want to do is have to close down.
Alan, any news from me?
I wish there was.
Dear Things must be worse than I thought.
Have they got Cooper in Sing Sing yet?
No, solitary. They're gonna move him to Attica soon. They'll hold him there until sentencing.
Okay, unless you people want to watch me change Kevin's dressing.
Matt, can someone do that later?
Not if they're on the picket line.
Okay, then we will get out of here. Thank you, Doug. You get out of here quickly.
I will.
Okay, well, Mac, bye.
See you guys. All right, well, I guess I'll let this doctor do his job, and I will go and do mine.
You have patience?
Amazingly, I do. But none of them are as sexy as you.
I don't really need to hear that. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, see ya.
Bye.
It's my favorite part.
I want to thank you for saving this guy. You know, my life's lousy enough without losing him.
Dr. Harmon, Mrs. Ashton up on 8, anxious to get out of here. Someone needs to go over her discharge with her.
Where's the floor nurse?
What can I say? We're short of help.
All right, you just put your finger on that there until I get back, all right, Kevin? Sorry.
Oh, that's ugly. Feels worse. You want to talk about Felicia?
When you're better.
Karen, I'm doing discharge duty on the 8th floor.
Why?
We're missing 3 nurses.
They were reassigned to peds and ortho when the shifts were cut.
So we really don't have enough people to go around.
That's what the nurses have been saying all along.
And it's bull. We're having an unusually busy day, that's all.
Well, you know, it's busy every day for the staff who works the floors. I mean, Karen, can you help me with something?
Hi, Julie. Congratulations.
Hey, how are you?
Dr.
Dr. Quartermain, have you got a minute?
Honestly, no.
Well, then I'll get to my point. I'd like my job back.
Your timing is lousy. I've got 3 hours to head off a strike. Call me when it's over.
And guess who's in town to host a gala benefit? That headline-hogging lifestyle maven, Donatella Stewart. She's here to boost the fortunes of her pet charity. Friends of the
Joe, come on, turn that down a little bit. Mr. Anderson, listen to me, okay? Your wife and your children will not be thrown out. I've dealt with waterfront landlords before, and I know how they operate. Believe me. I will take care of this. I promise you. I will call you back. Thank you. Joe, it's a little grim around here.
Oh, yeah, well, it's 3 o'clock and nobody knows if they'll be going back to work or walking the picket line.
What do you think?
I think the RNs are right to stick it to management. They've got some legitimate gripes.
I know, my father's trying to find a middle ground.
Seems to be the right man for the job.
Yeah, but he's worked himself up into a frenzy. And listen, I asked for mustard.
Oh, right.
The strike happens, we can kiss our Orlando vacation goodbye. We'll need the money to pay the mortgage.
Oh, but common sense will prevail. It's a hospital.
Oh, have they budged?
On parking permits, big deal. 5 minutes, I'm going in there for the final session.
Oh, but you are going to agree on something, aren't you?
This low-level accountant app tells us level of patient care isn't your concern. So I say, why aren't the real bosses down here talking to us? Because what you got to say ain't worth squat.
Oh, I hope you were a little more diplomatic than that.
Listen, I'm trying, but the nicer I am, the less serious they take us. I gotta go. Wish me luck.
Oh, good luck, Hector.
You know, Joe, in the 11th hour, things usually get worked out.
Yeah, well, I know the nurses don't want to strike, but, you know, they've got to follow their consciences.
Well, you know something about that, don't you?
Hi.
Hi, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up.
It's okay.
Oh, you're resting. You know, when Matt came and everything, I got so excited with all the stuff going on, I forgot to give you this, your, godfather present, finally.
Well. Well, would you look at that? I recognize the ugly man, but here's that beautiful little girl.
That little girl is your goddaughter, and she is very anxious for you to get out of this hospital and come play with her and tickle and hold her.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. Would you put this on the table?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Aha. The, crystal I gave you.
I knew that was yours. Do you want it back?
No. I want you to keep it. I know you don't believe in its powers, but I want you to have it.
You do. That's what's important.
Well, it's just, I thought for a minute there, I was losing you, that you were slipping away, and I would have done anything to bring you back, and so I need you to, well, I just need you around to watch Christina grow up.
I think you all would have managed.
I am so glad we didn't have to.
Me too. So you think this did it, huh?
Oh, yes, definitely. It had to have helped, and that and the fact that everybody who loved you so desperately refused to give up. Like Eve. Eve, she never left your side. Well, just once, when she came out to read me the riot act.
For what?
For leaving crystals.
Oh. Ow. It is funny, though.
Hey.
Hey, how'd it go with Alan?
He said he won't deal with me till after the strike.
If it happens.
Yeah, so what do I do in the meantime?
Hi. Dr. Ramsey, could you get Zach a sedative or something? He's a nervous wreck.
Trust me, Dr. Kasabian's one of the best in the field. And like I told you, it's a simple procedure. But I heard there was some kind of labor dispute. No, that's not going to affect us. You're going to do great. In fact, let's get this show on the road, okay?
Thanks.
Well, I better go while I still have nurses. Okay.
Bye. Hey, stranger. Remember me?
How's that veggie burger?
Don't give up your day job, okay?
This is my day job.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, have you heard?
What?
Meeting's Monday, bright and early.
You nervous?
Why, should I be?
Well, you love being a doctor, Joe. They take that away from you.
I didn't do anything wrong in treating Neil.
Well, what if the review board doesn't see it your way?
It's their problem.
Well, you're going with that attitude, you'll be flipping burgers for quite a long time. Capiche?
In other words, don't be bullheaded.
Think you can manage that?
Coffee, lots of cream. That's amazing. You remember how I like it. Well, let's see. How many cups did we have together at Ferncliff? Oh, too many. I got to know you really well there. At least I thought I did. You're mad because I didn't call you when they released me. No, I'm not, but it would have been nice. Last time we spoke, we didn't exactly part best friends. Well, you thought that I doubted your innocence, Julie, but I never did. Well, it sure didn't feel that way. Maybe that was your own doubt. Maybe. Well, you know what? It's all in the past. And since Gray Cooper has confessed, you have been cleared completely. You can regain your life. Any ideas where you might want to start? Remember when we talked about me coming back to work here at GH and you thought it was a good idea? Absolutely. I think it is. I also told you it might take a while for people to warm up to that idea. So, of course, I didn't take your advice. I tried to corner Alan earlier, and he said he was too busy. Oh. Well, I really wish you would have come to me with that. We could have planned some sort of strategy. I miss working here, feeling like I make a difference. And you will. You will again. We'll both see to it. Yeah, I ran into Scott and Lucy yesterday. Really? Mm-hmm. Really? Well, I hope they apologize. Oh, yes. Yes. I hope that they've started a trend because I'd like to see this whole town eat crow. You have somebody specific in mind?
Adam and Liza This is their story. He's the ultimate schemer. She thought he could change. She was wrong.
He switched his sample with Jake's. Adam is Colby's father.
Now you won't believe what she'll do next.
I shouldn't have trusted Adam.
Their story is your story. All My Children, ABC Daytime.
Why is it so important for me to see Kevin?
I think it's important that you thank him for clearing your name, and he owes you an apology as well.
Hi.
You up for a couple visitors?
If you make it brief.
I wanted to tell you how grateful I am for telling Mac what happened.
I told the truth, Julie.
Well, it's too bad you didn't see it sooner. You were so convinced that Julie was a menace to society.
Does she do all the talking for you?
You have no idea what she's done for me. I said thank you. I'm done now.
Bravo, Doctor.
I didn't engineer this confrontation.
All Julie wanted was an apology, Kevin.
For what?
For your relentless hostility. And for your obsession in what you think is her illness.
She is ill. And if you acted with her as doctor to patient, you'd make her acknowledge that.
They should be coming out with some news any minute now.
Why does Kevin have to treat me that way?
Look, this isn't about you. It's about him. Kevin represents everything that is bad in psychiatry, Julie. I mean, look how jealous he is when he looks at me and the relationship that we have. I am so proud of you for standing up to him the way you did.
Heads up! Watch out! Pardon us, excuse me.
What think I'm supposed to do?
I didn't let oh, my goodness, let me go.
Oh, look out! Look out! Ow! You people are going to kill me!
You wonder why every hospital in America is up to its eyeballs in lawsuits. Hello? Hello?
Oh, God. What? I don't know. I can't hear anything.
Oh, look out! Ow! You're trying to kill me, aren't you?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, here, excuse me, Miss Stewart.
Stole my purse!
I didn't steal your purse.
Would somebody please get this tree off of me?
Here, I'll take your plant. I don't want your purse. I want the plant. Oh, for goodness sake.
Hey, Lucy, listen, I'm trying to find me. I gotta...
Hey,
what?
Do you realize who that person was on that gurney just now? Do you know who that was? It was Donatella Stewart, the Donatella Stewart.
What the hell is that?
You know, fashion, books, movies, radio, everything. That woman is an industry unto herself.
Okay, that one. Listen, I'm trying to find Lee because the negotiations aren't going on.
Lee? I don't care about Lee right now. That was the Donatella Stewart.
Denise said she'd let us know.
Well, they've probably come to terms, or they're just working out the details. I'm not holding my breath.
Still no word?
No.
Hey, what are you still doing here? Isn't your shift over yet?
Are you kidding me?
Excuse me, yeah. Well, admit her. I don't care who says what. Listen, speaking of admitting her, do you realize who is a patient here? Donatella Stewart.
Yeah, I had her cookbooks. Scott, did you see Joe across the street?
Yeah, I saw him. Now, if the strike happens, how does this affect his hearing?
It goes way on the back burner. Gotta get this.
Yeah. I know. Well, if it isn't the dysfunctional duo. I just saw Kevin. Really, was he still breathing when you left? You know, it's hard to tell with him.
Sooner or later, Dr. Lambert, you're going to have to deal with Julie as a colleague.
The day Julie comes back to work at this hospital again is the day I'm gone. Well, adios.
Give it a rest, Eve.
What? Love me, love my wife, Chris? It ain't gonna happen.
She's always shooting, Mom. Don't let it get to you. Gotta run.
Dr. Alex Sear, 3715. Dr. Ralph Thomas, 3715.
We're walking!
turning over in his grave. Sorry, darling.
Will somebody answer the damn phones?
6th floor. Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles.
On the next Port Charles.
Alan Quartermain wants to talk to Julie about her old job.
I am VIP, and when I'm not treated like one, I get this terrible urge to talk to people.
Union, yes. GH, no.
Your mom, what's she gonna say when she finds out you're crossing the picket line?
John Lindstrom is this week's Hot Shot only at abc.com, part of the Go Network.